Hello, Virgo. Thank you for tuning in to your general read. For the main part of the read, I think I have wicks on my table. Beyond that, though, I'm using the Witch's Tarot by, I was going to say Susan. Nope. Ellen Dugan. All right. Already getting off to a good start. And the Supportive Cards, Energy Oracle Cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. This is interesting. I wanted to say Susan right off the bat. That's very interesting. It's clearly Ellen. So we already shuffled. Let's see. Crossed. 1, 2, 3. One which goes all the way to here. And then this one is going to show up later. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's see where we're going with this. The strongest thing I'm automatically pulling into is what you're dealing with, actually. The situation, whether it be a person or just the situation itself, is not as restricted as it appears. When I'm seeing the Eight of Swords, it's really not as restricted as it appears. It seems like it from the outside. There's more fluidity here. There's more ability. There's more lateral, at the very least, lateral movement. Like, you know what I mean? Where things could be a lot more comfortable. But the way it's being presented, the way it's coming towards you, is there's only one way to do it, or there's only so much that can be done. Kind of that feel. But there are other possibilities here. Now, the reason for this is the abundance. There are other possibilities, but whoever's making the decisions is deciding, like, if we don't make it known that there's other possibilities, I don't have to worry about trying to fend those ideas off. They have a goal in mind. This is where they want to go. If they don't let it seem, if they keep it from looking too maneuverable or changeable or whatever, if they just don't let you know there's possibilities here to do things differently, then they don't have to deal with fending or defending away those things. I just want to slow down to make sure I'm getting this right. So basically, they're narrowing your view so you don't see other possibilities because they don't want you to go those directions. That's why. But there are other possibilities. Now, when you're pulling into this situation, there's a lot going on here. You got the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and you got the Hanged Man in the environment. And what's connecting all this together is the Envy card. You're getting this information like, nope, there's no other way. Nope, this is how we have to do it. Nope, can't do it. Nope, this wouldn't work because of that reason. This wouldn't, nope, there's only this way. Nope, this works best because of this. And you're getting blocked. I'm getting the Ace of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles for you because there are other ways to do this. You've done this different ways is what I'm getting. But this other energy is saying, nope, it's only this. And they're making you feel like that's the way they're seeing it. It's almost like, I feel like the reason they're starting with this is like, they're giving you the impression that they have a very narrow-minded, that this is the only way that they see it will work. Not true. They're purposely letting you feel that way as if they can't see past this because they don't want to go another way. I feel what we're saying here is you are making a good point. You're arguing the point. You're saying we should do this a different way. You're seeing a different way to do it. But you're letting this go, and I feel like you're letting the fight go because you're interpreting the other person as if they can't move forward, they can't see this broader spectrum, almost like you can't get your point across, so you're forced to just go along this one path because they're not able. I feel like the way you're interpreting this is if they're not able to see it. Truth is they are. They're purposely playing it as if they can't to get you to back down. And I'm getting that envy there, like, you're seeing this, like, why can't they just see my point of view? There's a better way to do this. Why can't they just see it? I just can't seem to communicate to them to get them to understand. When in truth, you're communicating it very well. They're playing this off as if they don't understand in order to push you off. To get you to just do what they want, they're acting like they don't agree or they don't believe. They're just negating it out because they don't want it to happen. So I just feel like that's what they're starting with here. It's coming across as if you're not being heard or understood. Truth is, you are. They're playing it off like you're not to get you to let go, to get you to do what they want, because they're just kind of like acting like they don't understand it. To them, it doesn't make sense. In truth, it does. They're playing it this way purposely to get what they want. And it's staying that way. This is dragging forward until they get things to go forward the way they want. They won't let go. They're just playing. I feel like they're playing dumb. Just basically to get you to back down. That's how that feels. Now, part of you, I feel like some of you must be catching on to it, or at least having that inkling, like, it doesn't make sense why they're not catching on. It just doesn't feel right. You're just like, how can they not understand what I'm telling them? And it's frustrating. I get this in the next spot is like you keep trying to make your point. At some point, though, you put down your weapons. You stop arguing it. You got the Star card here, which is telling me, especially with that Five of Wands crossing it like this, is like, I don't want to say you're giving up the fight. I want to say you're sick of arguing or sick of trying to work it out, because you're just kind of like, this is really monotonous. I'm going to pass out because I'm blue in the face already. So instead of just stagnating, because I don't want that either, and I know how this will just never move forward if I keep this up, I'm going to put down my arms. I'm going to let this go, and I'm going to try to have hope that this is going to be okay, doing it the way they want, because what we're doing now, we're just wasting time. I feel like that's actually what's moving you forward, because you're just like going on about this constantly, ad nauseum, however that goes. You're just like, all it's doing is wasting time and putting us behind schedule. And I'm just sick of it. I'm fed up with it. I'm going to go along with what they want just so we can get the ball rolling, just so we can get something done, because I feel like I'm literally wasting my time. So I'm letting this go. And I'm having hope that this at least, let's just get past this part. And when it's said and done, it's said and done, it's in the past. Let's just get through it. Let's just get it done. So you're doing this. And I'm getting, because they're not backing off. They're not backing off. They're playing it that way. They have fuzzies on their, I'll blame the cat for that. So the Page of Cups is showing up in the environment, which is telling me you're working with this person, you're not really over the moon about it, but you're kind of like, well, at least we're getting things moving. They're very well aware that you're not happy with them. I feel like they're very well aware. So this is going both ways. Like, you're both trying to be as happy as possible, but the fact that you're really not on board, but you're going forward with it, it seems to bother the other side. Kind of like they're worried that they're going to have, a debt to pay because of this. They're feeling like this is going to come back and haunt them. But they're kind of like, well, at least I got what I wanted, so let's move forward. And you on the other side are kind of like, you know what, I just got to get through it. I'm sick of waiting. I'm sick of the blah, blah, blah about it. Forget it. I'll agree just so we can get something going, because I'm sick of this. And I feel like you are aggravated, but you're holding it back, and you're just like, at least let's just get through it. And you're not coming through with negative energy. You're just kind of like, you're a little annoyed, justifiably, in my opinion. But you're kind of like, you know what, let me just... Okay, you're putting on that smile, like, okay, let's just do it, okay. That's how that feels. So, where are we ending up? Debts will be paid. I do see that. Or this is the first thing popping in my head. Debts will be paid. So you move forward with this. This is what this other person wanted, or whatever you had to deal with. That's what they wanted. So, you accepted it. Ace of Pentacles with the Ten of Wands. You can do it. To you, it's the harder way to do it, is what I'm getting. It's the harder way to do it, but you can do it. So you're hunkering down for the long haul. You're investing in this situation. You're going to put in the effort. It's going to be a bit of effort, but you've got yourself geared up for it. This is how you want to do it, so be it. I'm ready. I'm prepared. I got mentally prepared for this. I'm ready to go forward. I got everything together. All right, I'm in it for the long haul. Let's do it. So you're locking in, and you're like, all right, this is going to be like this, then it's going to be like this. Just accepting it and moving forward. The thing is, the other side, they do have the Nine of Pentacles, but I'm seeing something else here. So they're happy. Initially, they're very happy with this. They're like, I got what I wanted. The Virgo is going along with what I want. They're hunkering down. They're ready to go. They got everything in line the way I want it to, and they're locking in for the long haul. So they seem very happy about this. The thing is, and this is what they do like they do like it because they're getting what they want. But this is the thing I see coming in: contract, Four of Pentacles, and then the storm warning. I feel like these are all things that you're aware of. The way this is going, you know that there's going to be a debt to be paid here. It's going to be harder. You know this, doing it this way, that storm will happen, and you know that. This is not, I don't feel like this is a shock for you. But you're locking in. You're holding to it. You're going to go through this. The thing is, so aren't they. They're going to hold to it too. And when this storm hits, then they're going to see why this wasn't the best idea. But they're going to have to go through this with you. You're going to keep forging forward. They're going to have to kind of like follow your lead, and they're not going to like it. You're not like driving, well, you're driving the situation forward by what's expected, by what needs to be done. And they have to follow, and they're not going to like it, is what I'm getting. This is when the debt gets paid. You can make it through this. You're ready. You got prepared for it. Wasn't really something you wanted to do, but you were ready for it. And you're like, I'm going to do it. Fine, we got to do it this way. Let's do it. I feel the storm is worse for the other side. You're prepared for the storm. You know what I mean? You got your gear together. You knew what to expect. You got things locked down where you need to. You got the windows boarded up or whatever you needed to do to protect yourself. You're ready. You knew it was coming. You didn't really want to go this way, but you know what? If you're going to force me to, I can make it. I can prepare myself. I'm good. That's the way you want to do it. The other side, even though when they finally get their way, they're very happy with it. And I'll give you that Nine of Pentacles. It is there. When the storm hits, they're not going to like it. And I feel like they're going to really see where they should have listened to you. They should have worked with you a little better. They're the ones who wanted the storm. And I feel like they're the ones that are really not going to like it. I feel they're the ones unprepared for it. So you'll make it. And it's just funny because I feel long term it's going to be proven that you were right. I don't know about them admitting to that. I don't know about that. But it's going to be worse for them. To me, it's very ironic, but they forced their opinion forward, and they're the ones that are going to pay for it. You're going to be fine because you know what to expect. You'll make it through. And that's how I see this one ending. All right. I think we're good there. I'm going to wrap this up here. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.